Welcome and welcome back. Welcome to Seek to See podcast. How y'all doing today? I hope you all are doing well. I am doing fantastic. Okay, something is coming through on my phone. Sorry about that, y'all. You get messages come through my phone. But I am fantastic. I'm doing well. I can't complain. I hope you are doing well too. Today is Tuesday. Hold on. Tuesday, April 15th at 3:01. I'm sorry, Tuesday, April 15th, 2025. It is about it's 3:01 here in Georgia, and it's 82 degrees right now. It's beautiful out here. As you can see, I'm out here with shorts, look, sleeveless, and it's beautiful out here. So let's get started, y'all. I was looking at a special today about it was a guy, this is on YouTube too. He talked about how he had family members asked to live with him, and he let them come and stay, okay? However, these family members did him dirty. I mean, dirty. And it got to a point where when he asked them to leave, they would not leave his house. I mean, they told him, "Oh, we're here. We're here past 14 days. You have to evict us." And these were family members that did this. And I felt so horrible for him because it was like he was walking on eggshells in his own home. In his own home. So, and this has happened to me before. So I have to admit, this has happened to me before. Because I had family members living with me, and they did absolutely nothing. They paid no rent. When I started making them pay at least the utilities, they were pissed off about that. Okay? They would come in my home and they would buy food for themselves and just eat it in front of everybody. And then when they left the bedroom that I had for them that they were in. They tried to leave the bedroom trashed. But before they got up, I said, "No, you're gonna clean that up. You're gonna clean up my bedroom, honey. You're gonna clean that room out. You got it clean. You're gonna give it back to me clean." And it was so egregious. And then they had the more egregious part of this is that they had nerve after they moved out. They had the nerve to spread rumors and gossip. So I say all that to say this. Be very, very cautious when you let people stay with you. Be very cautious about that. And if you are, come up with an agreement and put it on paper of what they have to pay and what they have to contribute to the household. Because I'm telling you now, when you just leave it open season, they will take over and they will run with it. And this is especially family members. They're the worst ones. They are the worst ones to do it. The worst ones. So I say all that to say today, watch who you let live with you. Okay? Watch it. Because it's so sad, and it is these same people at some point they're gonna need your help again at some point. Yeah. In the news. In the political corner. Now, they talked about, I heard the whole controversy behind the tariffs, okay? There is I don't know if it's a meme. I saw it in a meme. I'm sorry, I saw it in a meme. Now, I don't know if it was like a whole special or something like that, but I saw it in a meme. Where China talks about, these are the Chinese that speak English. Now, these are the ones that the vice president called peasants. But they spoke English. And they talked about most of the items that they produce over in China. Now, these are high-end items, high-end shoes, clothes, bedding. One for example was the Hermes bag, the Hermes women's bag, okay, purse or whatever. Now, from what I was told, they're going for like $38,000. And China, he showed the purse, everything. China is the one who's making the purses, okay, in the factory over in China. Now, he showed the actual purse, the finished product, and he said the only reason why this purse is selling for $38,000 is because of the emblem and who it comes from, who they think it comes from. And he put the emblem on. Now, he was working on the same exact purse with the same exact everything, okay? This is the same purse. And one didn't have an emblem and the other one did. So now it's this video out. I don't know how long, I don't know actually how long the video is or whatever, but I do know that, because I just saw a reel, or I just saw the reel actually, but they are dropping dimes on where all of these high-price, high-end items are made at, and they're made in China. And now it's a website, and because they were flashing up the websites of where you can get the stuff. So they were saying that if they do, start with these tariffs, they were telling the American people, you can just order straight from us. Straight from China. You can order from the factories that make the stuff. Okay? And I caught one website, it's called VVIC. VVIC. And do you not know, you go on there, they have stuff in the US that's selling, let's just say a cardigan sweater, right? That cardigan sweater, if they put the name on it, let's just say they put the name Versace in this sweater, the sweater is going to go for over $1,000 maybe. I'm just guesstimating. On their website, this sweater was like $1.62. $1.62. I mean, they had shoes, clothes, and they looked like the stuff that they're selling in these high-end stores here in the U.S. Now, going back to the Hermes bag, okay, so the bag go for $38,000 here in the U.S. But he said that it only cost him $150 to make. And he said the only reason why it's costing you $38,000 is because we put this emblem on there. Yeah. So I just found that to be crazy, okay? I was messed up when I saw it, okay? So I don't even know what else to say about it, but I know one thing, I'm going to go back on that website and look around again. I was looking at it. Nothing on that website, on that Chinese website, nothing was over $20. Nothing. nothing was over $20. And they're saying, since they're enacting these tariffs, just buy directly from us. But see, I feel like that's going to change the way we think about the products that we buy now. Because if this man just put it out there that he just made 2 Hermes bags, and he showed them 2 Hermes bags, one without the emblem and one with the emblem, Hermes is going to be in trouble. I think they already are in trouble, okay? I think this is going to change the way we think about our money. This is going to change the way how we spend our money. This is really, because I know for me, now this has really changed the way I spend money and how I'm going to spend money moving forward. I never want a Hermes bag. No. They're making hand over foot in money. I don't want one. Thank you, but no thank you. Because you're throwing away $38,000. Literally. You're just handing them $38,000. I feel like you're paying, yes, the emblem, but you're paying for the experience maybe too. Okay? But that product is only, they only made it for $150. The same leather, the same, stitching, everything. All he did was put an emblem on the one that's going directly to Hermes. It's sad how we as Americans, we're so used to being consumers that we don't even check how much this stuff costs. We just want to buy it because someone else has it. We're so used to being consumers. I feel like we need to stop just being consumers and start producing most of those products here in the United States. But again, we don't have the manpower. We do, but they choose not to work to make those products. And also, if people knew that those Hermes bags was produced here in the U.S., they could never put a $38,000 price tag on it. Never. So this is gonna be a short video. What say you, y'all? What say you? What do you all think? Because I'm really starting to change. My mindset is changing big time about how I spend my money. Big time. So I thank you all. I have like 2 Oreo cookies in my hand. I'm tear these joints up. These kids, I bought a whole package of Oreo cookies. This all they left me was 2. Anywho, today is Tuesday, April 15th, 2025, and it is approximately 3:14 in the afternoon, p.m. in Southern Georgia. Okay? Have a great day. I love you all. Gratitude, Ashe. Namaste.